Hello everybody, welcome to another action figure review, and this time around we are going to have a look at Diamond Select Toys, the Lord of the Rings deluxe action figure with Sauron parts, Frodo Baggins. I watched a review of a fellow YouTuber, the first with Jesse from Australia, and he reviewed the Moria Orc, and I was really impressed about it. About the figure and the way you review it and all that, and I really enjoy the Lord of the Rings franchise movies. I really loved it, and I really wanted to have a few figures of them, but I never got into the Toy Biz ones really, because right now they are like really expensive and rare to find. I only have a few in my collection, but this figure wave, let's say this way, I got all of them without Gandalf because they didn't have it at the store, but I will get it for sure. Yeah, so I watched his review and I was like, oh, I need to find them, I need to track them down, and I really wanted to build Sauron, and it did not disappoint at all. Yeah, but first of all, let's have a look at the packaging so you know what I'm talking about. Um, these are the first figures that I have on this scale that are like literally like the same likeness like in the movies. At least this one. There are two figures that aren't that perfect, but I will talk about them in another video. So you have the Lord of the Rings deluxe action figure on the bottom, the name of the character that you will have, Frodo, Sauron, and Gandalf. The Gandalf that you can get is not this one. Is from when is Gandalf the Grey. Yeah. So you have this quite a bigger packaging. So you know what you get, and inside you can see the torso that comes with Frodo, and there is a cape, and the figure is over there. So on the side you can see like there is a bit of Middle Earth, so you can see the box. On this side there is Lord of the Rings Series 2. There are 4 series already. There will be 5 series, at least they showed us. It will be Boromir and Lurtz from the first movie. Yeah, so you will have collect them all. Nazgul, Frodo. I also have this one. I mean, I have literally everyone that there is here, because I mean this Sauron is humongous. This is literally exact the same size that it looks like. So yeah, you have this, and that's it. Nothing much. Like there is a few text on there. You can pause and read it if you want to. There are the figures available: Gimli and Legolas, and as you already saw, there is the Nazgul and Frodo. This is this wave, the Wave Series 2, and there is Mori Goblin, Uruk-hai, and Aragorn, and also the Gandalf figure that I said. So on this figure you don't have that much accessories, but I mean you have like the torso and the cape for the builder figure Sauron, but this figure does not disappoint at all. Like it looks really good. Looks like the character Leisure would. And the price point, I paid around about 27 euros per figure. It is okay. I mean, the articulation is great and the detail is awesome, and the accessories are also really good. He came with his gift that Galadriel gave him, Peel or Pale. I have no idea how to pronounce it. This is this shiny little bottle that Samwise Gamgee also uses to like repel Sherlock, the spider that tried to eat him. There isn't that much detail and it's such a tiny little object, but you can still tell what it is, and it's only painted silver, no special effects or something. But I mean, it's perfectly fine for what it is. And the other thing that it comes with is his sword, Sting, and the cleave over there. But you cannot remove this one. You can remove the sword, and you can see that the detail is quite good for the sword. So you can see the detail on the handle also, and on the back of the handle. So they used a bit of wash. Really good, but when you buy this, if you want to buy them, you need to be really careful because they are like hard plastic. You can break this. They are not meant to be playing around like a ton. You can like choose a way to display the figure, and that's most of it. So be careful when you buy these figures because these like swords and bits are not that perfect for playing. I mean, it says ages 8 and up on the box, but that doesn't mean anything. Because age 8, when I was 8, I played with the figures like a lot. And I will show you a thing that I already kind of broke. It is not broken, just the glue went away. Like, see? So if you move the figure a bit around, it will pop out. I mean, it's still like on this belt, but this can happen. So it happened also on the Hurukai with the arm thing. But yeah, so this may happen if you are not careful like I was. So you can store the sword right there, and you have a really nice figure. Just wait, like just vanilla pose, nothing special, just standing there, looks great. Let's have a look at the facial sculpt, and the hair is really good. They use like two different sculpts, not only like the head with the hair, so they put two things together. Really good detail on that. You can see the coat is really well done with some texture. So you can hear it, see? I mean, you cannot maybe not see it, but you can hear it at least. Yes, you could remove the jacket, but I think it would look a bit funny, but you could. I mean, you could do at least a few changes if you want to. Unfortunately, there is not a Sam or a Pippin or a Merry that you could team up with, but maybe in the future, Diamond Select Toys will do that. But for now, we will only have like the only Hobbit, and this is Frodo Baggins. So the articulation is also not bad, but there is a few flaws. But other than that, there's a few buttons that are painted, a belt buckle also painted, pants. The pants doesn't have any texture at all, and the feet, Hobbit feet, are quite okay painted. I mean, they look like they got like a bit of dirt just on the top. The hair could be better, but I mean, it's okay. And he has pegs on the bottom of his feet, even though it does not come with a stand. They stand quite good, but still, if they give us this, they should give us something like that, like Mafalin does. I mean, you can use it, and the guy stands perfect. So if you have like a few extras on these and you want to make like crazy poses, you can use it. Yeah, let's have a look at the articulation now. There is a ball hinge head, like you cannot look back almost nothing because of the hair, and to the front is also not that much. Side to side or 360 degrees, you can do that, wobbling. ball hinge shoulders, but that's it. Not much. You can press, but you need, as I said, you need to be really careful, like moving these figures around. You need to heat them up. Maybe sometimes there are like the elbows are kind of glued together still with the paint, as you can see there. Let's have a look. See, I had to heat him up and like move it, otherwise it would break. So you need to think about that. Yeah, so there is bend on the elbow and rotation, of course. There is a swivel and a hinge on the hand. One hand is open and the other hand is like grabbing hand for the sword and for the peel there. So both work well. There is swivel at the waist, but as I said, you need to be really careful, otherwise you could break it. See, there is Frodo's butt, and there is a few letters over there, so you can turn around. There is you can do really good splits. This is the perfect example what I talked about like when it's this came like this. I did nothing to the figure. It was only glued. I heat him up and I moved it, otherwise it would break. So be careful with that. On the forward, backwards, nothing, literally nothing. See, there's a cut on the upper leg, so you can turn around. A bend in the knee, this far. There is a hinge on the feet and like a rocket movement, so you could like make some action poses with Frodo Baggins. Let's have a look at his sword on the hand, so you have like an idea. See, you could also give him on the other hand the peel. See, so as you can see, there is really a good way to display this figure, and yes, for the price point is quite a small figure, but you cannot forget. I will just show you a sneak peek. Oh, I kill him. Like, see, literally, like the leg is bigger than this figure. So it is enormous, like the builder figure. So if you like I do, like some action poses and you want to display the figures, like just not just standing there, you can use these figures for your display. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I really wanted to thank Jesse for the review that made me buy these figures so I could display them in my collection. I will put the link of his channel below, so check him out. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope I talked about everything on the figure. I will do a few reviews from other figures on the line, and I will show you the Sauron on the end. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. A like, subscribe would be much appreciated, and yeah, thank you very much. Till next time, keep polluting in. Thank you very much. Bye bye.